on both sides of the aisle, mostly on the Democratic side, that are doing everything that we can to encourage the negotiation to go on and people to negotiate in good faith and not follow McConnell for sure, because one man on the Senate side absolutely leading the opposition, the obstructionist, who is absolutely interfering with the ability for this to be concluded, and it's all based on liability. He doesn't want anybody to have any liability responsibility.
What is your argument against McConnell's position that you need to do liability for employers now, otherwise they'll be taken down by people suing them for getting sick on the job?
Well, I think that there can be some concessions made, but not totally. And that's what needs to be worked out, where you can limit or reduce liability and where you have to have it. And that's what I expect them to do. And so it is not, one way or the other, either no liability or, all liability. And that's what has to be worked out. He cannot simply say that there can be absolutely no liability.
I've watched you do the job for a long time. I've never seen you like this. I've seen you passionate, but I've never seen you this worried. Why?
Well, I'm absolutely worried. I can't sleep. I'm watching, the millions of people. I think there are about, 20 million people who have not been able to pay their rent since August. And there's about $25 billion in back pay to these landlords that will rise to about $70 billion by the end of the year. And I'm worried that, in all of these negotiations, they're talking about extending the moratorium on evictions, but they're not talking about what happens at the end of the year when there's no longer a moratorium and the landlords are left without any money, and the fact that evictions are going to take place. Even the $25 billion that now is in this part of the bill that is being negotiated certainly is not enough.
No.
In the it really should be about $100 billion. But even if it's $25 billion and the moratorium does not last beyond the end of the year, that $25 billion is not going to go very far.
Right.
And we won't be able to get it out to the people until probably February or March.
Another aspect of the relief bill, first of all, I want you to know you're welcome on this show to make the case from now through the finish. We're not going anywhere either. We're going to be covering this all the way through, and you're welcome on. But, something else to remind people of in terms of why they should be watching this is even if you're not in a bad way, you want the vaccine, you need this bill. The money for the distribution for the vaccine and the production to get where we need it is in this bill. So we need it to get done.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I was looking over that this evening, and I think they've put about $6 billion in there,
right,
to deal with the vaccines. Yes.
So I hope it happens. We need it to happen. We'll stay on it, and you have a platform when you want it. Congresswoman Maxine Waters, thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for your passion. You've been doing a great job on this, and that's why I'm so pleased to be here with you tonight. Thank you very much.
You're always invited. Best to the family. We'll do our job. You do yours. Take care.
Thank you. You're welcome.
All right, we got to stay on.